Recently, Tastytrade launched a new platform called Tastyworks, and with no bias, it is probably the best platform as of 2017, especially for options traders. Hey guys, this is Izzy, and by the way, it is the first time I'm filming a video. I just got my Tastyworks account opened and decided to make, an honest review and what I think about the platform and stuff. And there aren't a lot of videos explaining the Tastyworks, so I decided to make this one, and I hope this will answer all your questions. So this video will be broken down into 4 parts: commissions, trading platform, customer service, and requirements. Okay, so this is the quote from Tastyworks, and as you guys can see, it's $1 per options contract, meaning that you are paying only for contract. You are not paying any base fees, nothing like that. So let's say you do a vertical spread, it's going to cost you $2 to open it. Then you have $5 to open a stock position and $2.5 per futures contract. And here's the biggest thing: $0 for all closing trades, for every single trade, no matter stocks, options, or futures. Just to illustrate how much money could be saved with Tastyworks, take a look at this table, guys. So here I compare 5 major brokerage firms, including Tastyworks, and these are commissions for complete two-legged options trades, meaning you open it and close it. For example, vertical spreads, straddles, strangles, and as you guys can see, you can save a bunch of money with Tastyworks. And here's another example for 4-legged options. You save even more, and they also have no hidden fees. These are all the fees you guys should expect, but every single firm has those. They just don't show it to you, or you simply don't know about them, but they are there. So some may say, low commissions translates into a bad customer service, as with any other firms, but in fact that is not true. I personally called them, and the service was great. Didn't have to wait a lot. The staff was pretty helpful. So the other thing is, I haven't personally tried it, so I cannot confirm it, but users say that it takes about 1 to 3 hours for them to respond to you on Twitter, and about 1 to 2 business days to respond to your email. You may be saying to yourself, if customer service is good, then the platform must be bad. And that is not true also, because Tastyworks is actually built by Tastytrade. And Tastytrade, those are the guys who made the Thinkorswim and then sold it for almost $1 billion to TD Ameritrade. Then they made another platform, and now it's Tastyworks. So those guys are probably the most experienced platform builders in the industry. And if you look at it, it looks pretty fresh. It does not have any unnecessary stuff. I could have done a detailed explanation of the platform, but the video would have been too long, and it's not meant to be too long, so I'll probably make a separate video on it. But in short, this is the position tab. It's blank now because I don't have any positions open yet, because I just got my account opened and I funded it pretty recently. But then we have the trade tab, and again, it was designed specifically for options traders. You have your curve view, table view, and table view is to see the bigger picture, strike prices, volatility, and curve view is, this is where you actually do your trades. You change stuff, you move it, you see your profit zone, you see your loss zone, you can change stuff on the bottom. Yeah, it's very convenient, and once you guys get used to it, you will love it. Then we have the activity page, and it's blank also, mainly because, as again, I don't have any positions opened yet. Then we have the watch list tab, and watch list, you can customize it to yourself, or you can do the prepared ones as I do right now. So there's a lot of flexibility in it. And then we have the Tastytrade tab, and these are the guys that I've mentioned earlier. I would recommend watching them on a daily basis, but not on the platform, but on the website. Then we have the chart tab, and I like it because of its simplicity, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't have enough indicators. It does have a lot. It has all the tools that I need, and for me personal, this is the platform that I would prefer. I do technicals a lot, but I'm not savvy trader as a savvy technical analyst as Forex or day traders who use that a lot. So For you guys, this may not be the right place, but for everyone else, you do have everything. I mean, you use a normal platform, so this is not an exceptional, and it's very simple and fast and convenient. And lastly, we have a follow tab where you can see trades placed by Tasty Trade people, and those guys are very experienced, so you can track those trades for your own reference. But in general, the platform works on smartphones, iOS, Android, desktop, iPads, and they also have a web version of it. So, pretty good platform. Basically the same thing. You got to be 18 years old. You got to be a resident or a legal permanent resident. Internationally, I'm not quite sure, but if you guys want to know, just post a comment and I promise I'll figure that out for you. What else? No account minimums. But here's the thing. If you want to actually be able to trade on margin, which probably most of you will, you'll have to fund your account within 60 days to be able to actually place a trade. You don't have to fund it immediately. So I mean, you can just basically, make your application, open your account, and you gotta fund it within 60 days, and then you're good to go. The last thing I'll talk about here, which is probably the reason I like Tastyworks the most, that is, they don't have any restrictions on what kind of options trades you want to place. I hope you guys know that all firms out there, they have 4 or 5 levels, depends on the firm. And if you start like I did with, with no experience, with $3,000 account, Options House placed me in level 1, and they told me that all I can do is I could buy calls, I could buy puts, and I could do cover calls. Called the customer service. I asked how long it takes to get from level 1 to level 4. Level 4 basically gives you all the freedom, and they told me typically it takes 2 to 3 years. And the biggest thing, they also want you to have a bigger account, like $25,000, possibly $30,000 account. And I'm from a low-income family, so that was a big thing to me. So it was hard at the moment because I've been studying hard, working hard to that moment, reading a lot of books, researching, watching videos, and boom, they wouldn't let me do it. But then Tastyworks came out in January 2017. I was impressed. In conclusion, I give 5 stars for the customer service because staff was nice and kind and very helpful. I give 4.5 stars for the trading platform simply because it's not for everyone. Forex and day traders may not feel comfortable on the platform. Then I rated commissions as the best in the industry because I have not seen anything anywhere close to Tastyworks. And for some extra stuff, you get Bob the Trader. And the biggest thing is you have no more tiers, no more levels, no more restrictions. Do whatever trades you like. Just to summarize, I don't see a single reason why you should not have your account at Tastyworks. I mean, unless you trade Forex and day trade, it may be something specific I don't know about. But generally, if you do options, futures, stocks, that's the best place to be. Like, I have not used all the other firms to say that, but I don't think that someone is better. Based on the criteria that I just gave you, I don't think that someone is better than those guys. And this is it. Thank you so much for your attention. I appreciate your time, and I'll put the link down below. If you guys are interested, I would definitely encourage you to do so. It took me less than 3 minutes to fill all the stuff, and about 2 days to get it completely confirmed. Thank you so much. Peace.